And we're live. So welcome to the stock market update for today, February 4th. Yes, as you can see, I'm not at home. I'm right now traveling. I am in Puerto Rico, so behind me you see the ocean. And this week we're having our private mastermind for the Rockwell members. And I thought it would be fun to do these daily updates from here. So you also see a countdown timer in the upper right hand corner, and I want to do this market update in 5 minutes or less. So let's see what happened in the markets today, what moved the markets, and what traders are focusing on right now. Let me hop over to the charts, and as you can see here, this is the Dow Jones for today. We had a pretty slow start in the day, but then as the day progressed, the Dow Jones here was taking off. So up 175 points or 0.7%. The S&P, very similar picture, slow start in the morning, but then up and away, up 0.68%. So very similar to the Dow. So the big gainer today was the NASDAQ. So here you see the NASDAQ up 1.23%. So what has brought the NASDAQ up so much? Well, very easy. Today there were rumors around the FANG stocks. Now, what are the FANG stocks? It is Facebook, Apple, Alphabet, Netflix, Google, which is basically Alphabet. So, and what about the rumors? Well, very easy. Apple has tons of cash laying around. And JP Morgan actually suggested that here's one thing that they could do with the cash. They could buy Netflix. And let's see what happens here. So, I need to move out a few things. So, looking at Apple for today, here we see that that Apple was up 2.84% because investors seem to like this idea. Let's take a look at the bigger picture here of Apple. As you can see, Apple right now nicely moving higher here. So this is what happened over the past few trading days. Up to this 1 hour, I wanted to go to a daily chart. There we go. Right, Apple has been hammered like the rest of the market here in October, November, December, but right now, same as the rest of the market, nicely bouncing back. Again, today the winner with 2.84%. Again, rumors were that they, or JP Morgan said, they could actually buy Netflix. So Netflix was another stock that was nicely up here today on these rumors. Netflix up 3.38%, as you can see right now, trading at $351. Now, also Google reported after the bell. So Google had their earnings report today after the bell. Going into earnings report, it looked good. So they were up 2% for the day. After the bell, now that earnings are released, they're down 2.84%. So we'll see what happens with Google tomorrow. Looking overall at the markets, again, the Dow Jones, as you can see, the markets are climbing back up, not yet at new all-time highs, but on their way there. So is there anything that can stop the market? Well, right now, no news from the China trade war front. Also, as you can see, earnings are better than expected. And again, because right now, let me just go back here to the camera. See a little bit of the background. Oh, I'm very, very bright here. Let's turn this a little bit down. Okay. So again, what's moving the markets right now? Last week on Friday, jobs report came actually out pretty good. Companies are reporting better than expected earnings, and today, then takeover rumors that Apple might buy Netflix. But again, this is just a rumor spread by JP Morgan here, giving Apple an idea of what to do with all the cash. So earnings will be in the focus for the next few days for this week. The Fed had their decision last week, so nothing major going on there. The markets are still strong. Markets are pushing higher. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point this week we saw a little correction because we have been pushing higher, higher, higher. And today, definitely an update, and that's what to expect in the markets today. And look at this. I was able to do this in only 4 minutes. This is your market update today. I'll be back tomorrow with the market update for February 5th. And today, February 4th, that's what's happening right now. Have a great evening, and I'll talk to you soon.